What's up, guys? It's been a second. Apologies for not posting for a while, but I don't know. Just haven't gotten around to do it. Just to be 100% honest, I haven't been ultra busy, but I just haven't gotten around to posting to editing up the videos. So I got all the footage, but I'm not gonna edit them up. I'm just gonna delete all the footage, start new again. But yeah, it's been a second for sure. But I guess I can turn right because it's stupid. But yeah, workout was pretty good. For some reason, deadlifts felt really heavy. So, I don't know. They didn't look too bad, but they just felt heavy. Like, as I was pulling them up, it just felt heavy, man. But, I don't know. It's not like it's, like, bad or anything. But, it is definitely time for a deload, which is what I am getting this week. I'm getting a deload, so that's always kind of nice. Let's see what else. Nuclear fusion reactor. I'm gonna try to work on the video for tonight. Just an intro. I'm gonna cap myself to 5 minutes on it. 5-minute long video, and it'll be just like a intro to what I'm doing. So yeah, I don't know. This is the fusion reactor project is like kind of a project to boost my college application scores, because this is like a senior capstone project. Like this is the type of project that like you do at the end of your 4 years of college type deal. So I'm gonna write out this massive paper about it, work on the paper all summer, and detail all the change logs and everything. I'm gonna obviously kind of do some YouTube vlogs to check every now and then, check it out, and then obviously we're doing the plasma reactor first, just the plasma inside the reactor core, no fusion, and then we're gonna upgrade it for fusion. And it seems relatively simple as far as upgrades go. So I think I don't think it's anything that I necessarily really have to worry about. But all I need really for upgrading is the deuterium system, which that's going to be relatively easy to make, and I need a second vacuum pump and the voltage multiplier, and maybe some other power related stuff. But that's it as far as just realized we're at 50 and 55. Out here in Illinois, the speed limit is basically 60. Again, in rural Illinois, the speed limit on the highway is between 60 and 70 miles an hour. Everyone around here is just like, they just don't take the speed serious. They take it as suggestions. And realistically, what's an extra 7 miles an hour going to do if I can crash? Not really too much, hopefully. But it's something that you can get pulled over for. And my whole griping behind this is that I'm upset because I got pulled over for going 4 miles an hour over the speed limit, and there's these people out here going 6-7 in a 55. So that's my rant for the day. I'm trying to think. School's like getting really close to ending, and I gotta figure out whether I want to go to prom or not. So I did enough. I worked enough of the concession stands that my prom is free. But to be honest, I don't even know if I'm gonna go. So, A, I don't have like a proper tux, and B, I just don't want to go. Mainly because I don't have a date. That's the only reason I would go to dances, is if I have a date. I don't know. It's not like homecoming was like, it's not like it was bad or anything, but I just wouldn't have gone if I knew it would be that lame. So, I will say, like, if you want to call it pre-gaming, there's no alcohol involved, but if you want to call it pre-gaming, then I don't know what else you would call it, like the before party. But we met at a buddy's house who always has us out for dinner before we go to homecoming, and pictures and everything. He's got a nice little room in his backyard, so we always go down there and get pictures and stuff. And I'll say that's probably the best part of the whole homecoming was the freaking the quote unquote pregame. No alcohol involved. Zero alcohol involved. But I don't know like what else you would call it other than like a pregame. I guess like a before party, like a dinner, like it was literally, if I could like explain it in like a sentence: meet at buddy's house, get food, take picture, go to dance. That's kind of how it was. So, yeah, man. I don't know. Every one of my friends says that I should go to prom, but I don't know. I just sitting here right now, I don't really want to, but I guess there will be a free dinner involved, so I might have to take it up on that offer. And hey, worst case scenario, I just, hang out in the bathrooms, or me and my buddies just go explore the place, because we're gonna use the I Hotel. So, yeah, basically, it's a hotel, but they use it for conference centers and stuff like that. They do catering. They do food catering and stuff. So I imagine what like the dinner we're going to be getting is like from the I Hotel. So I don't know what it is. Never been. Never had the dinner there. Never. Yeah, I don't know. First time. For the entire thing. But I have. I've got a tux, but it's not the same brand of suit all around, and I don't know if it fits me. That's the problem. I really, really don't know if it fits me. So it could just totally not fit me. But we'll see. I'll have to try some of the stuff on and see if it fits. Then that'll increase the chance that I decide to go. But if it doesn't, then it's pretty much a no-go. I don't see any other way around it. I don't think that I would be able to find a suit fitter and get a suit in time. Like a day I let out. But I guess we can see anyways. I need to talk, man. Here's the deal. I'm gonna shrink and grow in size like constantly. So like when I cut down, I'm gonna lose some weight and I'm gonna become smaller, and the tux is gonna be bigger on me. And when I bulk up, I get considerably bigger than when I'm cut down. So then the tux will be too tight on me. So if I do get a tuxedo, I'm just saying in general, I'm not gonna go out and get one for prom. At least not this prom. But if I do get a tuxedo, like in the future, I'm gonna have I want to have like a measurement that's in between my small size and big size. That way, when I'm kind of cut down, a little leaner, the suit's a little bit looser, which I can deal with. And then when I'm a little bit bulked up, kind of I'm bulked, when I'm a little bit bigger, got some more mass on me, the suit's a little bit tighter, which I can deal with. So I wouldn't want to take my suit measurements when I'm, like peak cut, because then I'm gonna like fit in to the arm and just kind of like rip apart. So yeah. But yeah, this is the first time that I haven't, like, in my fitness journey, this is the first time that I haven't cut down for like during spring. So the whole goal behind it is to be to retain as much mass as possible for football. So I'm hoping that I can have a little bit of a buffer with this extra fat for football, and then I'll cut down, get decently lean, do like maybe like a little 2-week recomp, put a little bit of, fill my glycogen stores, let my tendons recover, let my bones kind of heal up and everything, and then we're going to go straight into a deep cut. It's going to be, I want to get around 10% type deal or less, and I'm going to do that for, probably about 4 or 5 months. So we'll have to see about that, see how it goes. The reason I want to do it after football is because I'll already be kind of lean due to football. So if I cut down, then I'm not starting from where I am right now. I'm starting from, instead of starting from 30 to 35% body fat, I'm starting from, maybe, 15 to 20%, something like that. Because I think during football season, I probably got down to 15 or 20% body fat. Because I was starting to see, I've seen veins, I saw a bicep vein. I was starting to see, like, the striations have always kind of been there. I've always been one of those guys that kind of has, like semi-visible striations no matter what. It's kind of weird, but considering I'm like really fat, but striations were really popping, and I wasn't even lean, and the veins were there. Let's see. I think those were the big three. Muscle separation was a big one too. Those are the big two. I think, muscle separation, as far as, my quads go, was actually something that I kind of noticed a little bit. I didn't really have, abs, but you can tell I was getting leaner in my midsection. So there's that. Where's my uncle? I don't know if he saw me, but yeah. And the cut's not going to be ultra aggressive either. I want to take it kind of slow. I want to cut from, football season to about, end of school type deal, maybe a little bit before, and then see where I'm at, and then just do a gradual kind of bulk until my powerlifting meet when I'm kind of end of 19 years old. Like when I'm really close to being 19, I want to compete for the national record, and I want to get that. So yeah, I was doing the math, and my coach over the next, I budgeted for 4 years. I did 4 years just because that's about probably how long I'll have. Once I get the national record, I'll move on and go on to bodybuilding or something like that. But my coach right now, he costs $100 a month, 12 months in a year, or I budgeted $100 a month. He costs $95, but budgeted $100 a month, for 12 months, and 4 years, $4,800. So I'm not complaining though, because $100 a month, even though it's not even 95 necessarily, like 100 compared to 95 is $5 extra a month, and so that's not even really that bad. $100 a month is like, that's really, really, really attainable. If you can't make $100 a month, then that's on you. So yeah, but I've always been kind of curious. So like, I don't know, anyone who's like a law enforcement officer can help me out on this question, which I doubt very few of you are actually watching my content, but in case anyone is, I've always been curious about like recording using my phone while I'm driving, because I don't know if that's considered distracted driving or not. So if anyone has an answer for that, feel free to drop it down in the comments, because I'm kind of curious. I want to know like what's considered, because I know like distracted driving can be anything from like loud radio to looking at your phone and whatever, but I kind of want to know, like, I mean, it may be qualified as distracted driving, but a cop may just decide that they're not going to pull me over. It may be one of those situations where, like, yeah, sure, it's technically against the law, but no one's going to pull you over for it, type deal. So that's like the whole turn signal thing, like, that type deal where it's like, yeah, I mean, sure, you're supposed to signal. What is it, like, is it 100 feet before you turn? I don't know, man. I would probably fail driver's ed if I had to take it right now. I'm not even kidding. That's how the American school system is, though. Because we teach people stuff only for them to forget it a year later, and that's how we roll here in America. So yeah, I'm gonna get inside, get showered up, eat, do my homework. Yeah, so I gotta roll out this window, but I will see you guys for tomorrow's workout. Try not to set off the horn here.